Okay, quick comparison. Indicators on the Nuda, standard model, standard indicators look like this, of course. That's on the indicator on, and that's the BMW LED indicator, what it looks like on the front. A little bit brighter, I think. Okay, so open the saddle by loosening that bolt. Take the seat off. There's my seat over there. Taking the seat off, I've disconnected the two cables. I've labeled them because I'm deaf. I'm, in other words, stupid. So I need to remember which one goes where. So I've labeled them each, right and left, because that's the way I am programmed. Just quite not very bright when it comes to these kind of things. And I've removed these two screws and loosened the two underneath there. And now I'm going to remove this sucker. Unfortunately, I need two hands. So okay, very quickly, you've got to wiggle this from left to right for it to come loose. And these two cables that you've got in there, you can either pull all the way through and take the whole thing off. As you can see, I've just left them hanging here while I disassemble this, because all I'm trying to do is get these off, so I don't need to do the whole tail. But this is the shortcut for me, but you can pull these through and take that off. Okay, still cheating. I've now taken the brake light off, which attaches from here. I've removed the passenger handlebars, which are over there. Got my manual here, so it's like building a model so far. Not as difficult as I thought, but I've had to WD-40 some bolts, and the washers were a bit rusted, which worries me a little bit. But anyway, we'll see about that. And I've realized that the passenger handlebar screws, or the bolts, bolts, had like a red thread locker in them. So I'm about to get my soft thread locker open so that I can replace it when I'm finished there. Next step's coming now. And then I've opened the number plate holder, and I've taken the cover off. There it is there on the floor. It said to loosen 4 screws in the manual, but these 2 screws on my model aren't there. So anyway, so now we go to remove the lights, remove these, disconnect them, and install the new ones. And then we reassemble. Okay, I decided, because I've got the tailpiece off and the thing I'm about to take this off, but in order to get this off, I have to remove the tank cover, the side pieces, so that I can get to this bolt, these bolts underneath here, the two to remove this back piece, and then I'm going to fill those holes in the subframe. I'm a hero, may as well. Okay, so there we have it. Sides, tank cover, everything off, and now about to remove the tailpiece. What a massive undertaking just for a small little job. Anyway, here we go. Okay, finally got it back together. Man, putting it back together was so much more difficult than taking it apart. I had to remember where every different length screw went. I should have made a note of where they came from, but anyway, this is how you learn. There's the rear indicators on now. I took the time to plug up the subframe, so that's been waterproofed at the same time. And I've got the test going on there with the battery, because I've been testing the indicators the whole time. So I've had the power on, so I'm charging the battery. And I also made, I don't know if you can see it, I also made, Shucks, it's just in the way. I'm in the way. Or something's in the way. Anyway, there you go. I made that little paper clip to keep my clutch cable from coming out of that loop all the time. It's not pretty, but it'll work. And I won't do the test. I think I've shown already. Thanks. Sharkfin out.